time for some conspiracy theories. We're going to lay out a popular conspiracy theory that's been trending on TikTok. Just so everyone knows, this does not mean that we believe the conspiracy theory. This does not mean we endorse the conspiracy theory.
I'm going to say it's probably unlikely that I do.
It's unlikely that I do as well. But we'll lay it out for you guys. See what you guys think about this one. This one is called the 13-month calendar conspiracy theory, which is all over TikTok right now. One of my friends showed this to me a couple weeks ago. And since then, I think I've been showed it like 4 times by 4 different people.
Okay.
So this one's saying essentially that our calendar should be 13 months long. The reasoning, wouldn't it be more natural for the calendar to follow the cycles of the moon? Obviously, meaning the calendar would have 13 months.
Okay. Yeah, obviously there's 13 cycles of the moon.
Yeah,
of course. Yes, as we all know.
And they argue that this makes sense because then every month could be 28 days long.
Okay.
And we'll get into why that doesn't actually make sense. They also argue that this makes sense because then it would line up with the moon orbit.
Okay.
28 days long. Also, ladies' menstrual cycles, 28 days long.
Okay.
Pregnancy, 280 days.
10
How many months is that? 10 months?
10 if they're 28 days.
And then you wonder, well, when would the year start? Would it start in January? But the 13-month calendar argues it should start April 1st. Should be the start of the new year.
What does it take me for, a fool?
Because in April, that's when the birds are chirping. The flowers are blooming. The start of a fresh new year.
I see. Well, here in the U.S., yes.
Yeah, for us. This is where our world circles around clearly.
Yeah.
So they say it should start April 1st. And they also argue the reason that April Fool's Day is April 1st is because they pulled one over on us. It's supposed to be the new year.
Of course.
And you might be wondering, why has this never been considered before?
There's a lot of things I'm wondering.
Yeah, we're getting to all of them. This was used for a while, the 13-month calendar, and it was even on the aftermath of World War I. Many delegates from dozens of countries met at a League of Nations conference to create a universal calendar that would unite the world. The 13-month calendar.
Because other countries don't use the same thing, do they? Some of them, like China.
So each month would start on a Sunday and end on a Saturday. So you never have to ask, for example, what day of the week it was. If it was a Thursday, that would always be the 26th. Or if it was the 26th, that would always be a Thursday. And then 28 times 13.
Yeah.
364 days. But they said they would have a one-day world holiday on April 1st. That would be 00. That would be your 365th day. And you might be wondering, is anybody using the 365-day calendar? Or the 13-month calendar right now?
Yeah.
Ethiopia is.
Oh, yeah? How's it going for them?
It is the year 2016 there.
Interesting.
So that is the conspiracy of the 13-month calendar. Do you think we should switch to 13 months?
A lot of it sounds pretty simple, but just the idea of changing a whole calendar.
And then your birthday's on the same day every year. If my birthday's July 14th and it's on a Tuesday.
That's reason enough not to switch it.
Exactly, because then I have a Tuesday birthday for the rest of my life. But many people on TikTok, if you type in the 13-month calendar, it is one of the biggest trending conspiracy theories. That's what we should be on.
Yeah.
The government has pulled one over on us, making it 12 months.
What?
They say it makes no sense.
To what end? What does the government gain?
Their reasoning was something about how our emotions in the different seasons do stuff financially,
so they can
economically.
Control us.
Yeah. Typical conspiracy theories. The government,
from space,
they're trying to control us.
Got it. Yeah, as always. That's why I wear my tinfoil hat.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.